This is a News 4 special presentation.
Go almost anywhere in the world and technology will find you. You started with a phone, now you carry a pager, a cell phone, Palm Pilot, laptop. Wherever you go, you plug in, boot up, log on. But what if all those gadgets disappeared and you found yourself stranded here? Would you be able to find warmth and food and shelter? How would you get along with your fellow survivors if there wasn't any money involved? The only reward was living to the next day. Could you pass a test of survival? If you want to find out what you're really made of, this is the place to do it. The stark, unforgiving, and treacherous terrain of the Utah desert. From an icy moon to a scorching sun, desert extremes can kill even the strongest of creatures. Here I am the student, experience is my teacher, and this land is the classroom for my crash course in survival. Little toes are starting to hurt, ankles, balls of my feet, calves, thighs, hips, head, neck. But other than that, I feel pretty good. Here's the challenge. Can I make it through 7 days, across 50 miles, without getting lost, freezing to death, or starving? That's good mouse. It starts comfortably enough with this intriguing little brochure from Boulder Outdoor Survival School, BOSS for short. I sign up for BOSS's 7-day field course, and BOSS sends me a list of what I'm allowed to bring. It's a very short list. Things like sock liners and water purifier and little chocolate donuts. Is that on the list, little chocolate donuts? You like those? Hey! In fact, the list of what I cannot bring was a lot longer. No watches, cell phones, pagers, sunglasses. BOSS requires some items. This is the first poncho I've had since the 60s. I think I'm going to some outdoor rock festival. But no tents, stoves, sleeping bags, backpacks, no extra food. BOSS will feed us 1,500 calories a day, served in this cup, but not to worry. I can live off my love handles for 3 weeks. All joking aside, the gear looks like it will survive, but will I? I'm hoping my feet will stand up to this. And that's how I ended up out in the desert for 7 days and nights with 6 strangers. Best mouse I ever had. Less than a year ago, I had surgery to repair a ruptured Achilles tendon. I'm hoping that after rehab, my leg is stronger than ever. But I've heard that even people in peak physical condition don't make it through BOSS. So can a guy with a desk job survive? The adventure begins the first week of October when I travel to southern Utah.
Our goal here is to facilitate an experience where you are not 100% within your comfort zone.
On a Sunday afternoon, I joined my fellow survival students for an orientation talk from BOSS President Josh Bernstein.
We are here to push buttons. We are here for this course, for this field course, to really test you guys, to challenge you physically, mentally, emotionally, to find out where your limits exist and hopefully push through them.
All of us have already heard how tough these courses can be. Ultra-marathoners have washed out of BOSS. I look at my 6 fellow students and size up their chances. Noel also has a desk job. He's a psychotherapist, and he's even older than I am. Jen designs websites. She looks like she belongs in a big city, which is exactly where she's from. Bill is a vice president with Time Warner. He says he's practically blind without his glasses. Sally runs an education foundation. She's deaf in one ear and has problems with her balance. Will looks like he's about 16 years old, but actually he's 25. He manages a construction company. And John is a medical doctor, which I consider to be comforting news until I find out he's a urologist. So, which of us will make it, and which will drop out?
Your first wrap right up there, maybe go down.
We start off by learning the purpose of the poncho. It will double as our backpack.
It's like a giant burrito, doesn't it?
And as we prepare to leave civilization, we consider what we will miss most.
So wimpy, but my pillow. Like, I love my pillow.
Our guide, David Holliday, leads us through some basic techniques for finding each other if we get lost. I pay very close attention to this lesson.
2, 3.
And then, late in the afternoon, we set out in the rain. Boss has confiscated our poncho packs. We have only the clothes on our backs and little fanny packs. We have no food, no water. Afternoon turns into evening. Our cheerful guides, Jill and David, set the pace. With her sandals and sarong, Jill Christensen looks like she's out taking a stroll in the park. Neither guide is even breathing hard. I try not to let them know how tough it is to keep up. But I'm relieved when we finally stop, even if it is for Jill's outdoor hygiene lecture.
And don't be afraid to go to the bathroom out here. A lot of people think, especially on 7-day courses, oh, I'm only out here for 7 days, so I can hold it.
And what should we use in place of toilet paper? Helpfully, Jill points to a sagebrush.
Antimicrobial properties to it.
And then we start marching through the desert again. I've already lost track of time. Is it 10 o'clock at night? Is it past midnight?
I'm so confused right now about which direction we're looking. There's the moon. That helps.
I figure it's now been about 8 hours since we'd had anything to eat or drink.
I was just thinking, are we almost there yet?
So let's just hike up this way.
And then David finally tells us we can sleep. But when he shows us the accommodations, the silence is deafening. Our mattress will be dead leaves. And since it's pretty darn cold by now, not to mention damp, David and Jill say we might want to consider spooning. Ever helpful, our guides demonstrate spooning, sleeping like spoons in a drawer.
Waterbed, baby. That's what this is. Okay, we're testing out the spooning system if we all fit.
Oh, this is quite nice.
That's a good place, Sally. I put out a lot of heat. Pretty nice hat, huh?
And with that, I close my eyes. I'm hungry and thirsty, tired and sore. In the last 8 hours, I feel like I've lost control of my life. I'm at the mercy of our guides and the desert. Now I understand why people drop out of survival school. But I still haven't figured out which one of the 6 strangers I'm sleeping with will be the first to quit.